I think this is very cliche, but it was obviously very supportive, and I'm sure it's like that at other hospitals as well, but particularly Bendigo, you have the perfect balance between being independent and actually getting the support when you need it.
I think you get to do a lot, so the idea of getting your hands dirty and getting into medicine very much applies at Bendigo.
I found on the general surgical unit, I'm sure I could speak for Sanj and Yanni, is that there was a really good team dynamics. The environment was very supportive, and never once did I feel alone. Even when I was the only doctor on night cover, I still felt like there was support just around the corner if I needed, and certainly felt comfortable going down to theatre to get help if needed.
Yeah. It was a really good year. It was a really big learning curve, but I feel like being at Bendigo Health, we were really well supported. We got to see heaps, we got to do heaps. It was different to what I expected, but I still really enjoyed it and feel like I had a great year, and the best year that it could have been, really. So yeah.
That was pretty hectic. Trying to get everything sorted and figure out where everything was, and not just run up and down the hall screaming with my arms flailing all over the place. It was pretty difficult to stop myself doing that, but it was good in the sense that, like it's been said, everyone was really helpful. Other interns, senior staff, nurses, everyone was super keen to help out.
We had a really good orientation, and all the nursing staff were very accommodating. I was terrified on my first day. I had to ring the medical registrar to ask for advice on a patient, and I was nervous and tongue-tied, and yet the person on the other end of the phone was supportive and lovely, and came and saw my patient, and then came to find me specifically to explain to me what was going on.
Right throughout my medical school training, all the registrars I worked with said, if you've got an opportunity to go rural, do it, because you're given more responsibility, it's more hands-on, it's a great environment to be involved in when you're early in your training years, and it's certainly what I've experienced here. I have a 6-minute drive to work, I park out the front of the hospital, it's just so easy, there's no traffic, and you can go for runs around the lake at lunchtime, and everyone gets to know you really quickly, so I just call the surgeon on their mobile and ask for a referral, whereas I'm sure that would never happen in a metropolitan hospital. So Bendigo for me, it ticked many boxes, and I'm really happy about it.
I did the complete opposite. I was in a city hospital for the past 4 years, and I had a mate of mine who was working here in the emergency department for a couple of years, and he couldn't stop speaking about how awesome it was to work here. And again, the whole thing with being in a rural hospital, you can get more hands-on experience, was very tempting, and it's proven to be awesome.
I used to stay on at Bendigo for lots of different reasons, but mostly I felt like I would be really well supported with my future career aspirations. So I found the team were really supportive with helping me out with picking particular rotations that would be useful. And it's a really fun, nice place to work where people know who you are and care about who you are, and it's a very supportive environment, so I thought that it would be good to stay on and yeah.
There's probably too many for me.
Yeah, I think
really.
there's quite a few. I think definitely the highlight for me has been the group of people that we started with on my first rotation, like these guys. Definitely the highlight. Best
We love
people
you,
I've
Sanj.
worked with. So definitely getting to know them and actually getting help from these guys has been awesome.
I'm really enjoying learning more about medicine. It is absolutely true what they say. You learn as you go. You don't need to feel as though you need to know every textbook before you start in order to be a good intern. But the people that I'm working with at Bendigo are genuinely lovely.
So I really loved my ED rotation last year. As an intern at the ED department here, you get to basically see all of your own patients. So you get a lot of chance to practice independently, doing your histories exams, working a patient up from very start to the very end. So it's a lot of fun. You actually get to feel like a proper doctor. And the ED staff are all really supportive, and it's a great chance for you to practice all your procedural things as well. So that was really fun.
Yeah, I liked ED too. And I had a really great medical rotation, and you actually get to feel like you're a doctor and see patients and feel like you're actually making a difference, which was really nice. And a few instances where I felt like I really made a positive impact on someone's life and on their health, and that was a really great feeling. So I think that was probably one of the best things about the year.
A lot.
A lot of things.
We catch up for regular dinner and drinks.
Oh,
By regular,
gee.
which is like every day after work.
Yeah, we just catch up a
Apparently
lot on
I'm
the
not invited to
weekends.
these things.
Oh, you are, Yanni. You are.
Sitting at home crying in the fetal position. No.
Internship, it's busy, and I'd be lying if I said eating and sleeping wasn't a lot of what I do outside work. But in saying that, the town itself is really lovely, and it's a perfect place to go out for dinner and socialise.
We have a really good HMO society which organises a lot of social events. So for example, on the weekend we had a winery tour which went to two of the more well-known wineries around Bendigo, and there's regular picnic dinners at the lake. Would you call it dinner? Kebab night / pizza night, get-togethers. On our half days, a few of us girls go and watch movies. Yeah, there's lots to do, shopping.
Yeah.
Or if you're really
yeah.
enthused, you can drive down to Melbourne for a quick overnight stay and come back.
That's what I do. But restaurants here in Bendigo are surprisingly awesome. Like food, really good. And I've heard Echuca's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
And really good seafood for a
Yeah.
landlocked town.
Really good seafood.
Oh, yeah. And good wine.
Good wine,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if I'd to say that.
And lots of really good markets as well. Like the Easter Fair is awesome.
I didn't go to that.
I think it was good.